Charlie Sullivan from Springfield and players John Coen and Nick Ferry from the Victorious Pride. Coach, if you could start things off, just give us a general assessment on your team's performance in the quarterfinal match today.
Yeah, happy with our team's performance today. A gutty game 2 win, kind of set the tone for the match a little bit. And yeah, I thought Kean did a great job of throwing some new things at us and some new lineups, some new offenses, and we were just kind of on our toes making adjustments to start. But overall, I thought we did a real nice job.
Okay, could you tell us a little bit about maybe the experience that you had from last year spilling over into this year that might have helped you today?
Yeah, I think we have a pretty, our senior class has had a lot of experience. As sophomores, they really didn't have many upperclassmen above them, so they've had a lot of court time, and they've made a lot of big plays in their career. And I think that kind of showed in game 2 where they had a couple of just big rallies where one guy just stepped up and with his experience was able to perform at a great level. So
we can move over to John. John, you had a great match today, 15 kills and 22 swings. Tell us a little bit about what helped you out today.
Yeah, I think the setters really put me in a good spot today, and I think we passed decently, and then I think everything was just in system when we got the ball off the net. So, like I said, the setters just put the ball in the right place, and then the other attackers really, took the block off me. So they focused on the other attackers and not on me. So it was nice.
We could move over to Nick. Nick, you had a nice match as well. 11 digs as the libero for Springfield today. What kind of problems did Kean present to you when they're hitting the ball?
Kean was doing a lot of different switches and crosses and all over the place, and it was fun to play them because you never knew what they were going to bring at any given time. But basically, our block tried to eliminate that as best as possible.
Can you talk a little bit too about your team's experience from last year to this year?
Yeah, absolutely. In my head, and I know in our team's heads, we're pretty much on to the new season. We don't really think back to last season much, trying to move forward and just trying to play our best and find success in every play.
Excellent. Does anyone out here have any questions for these guys?
Yeah, Coach, if you just kind of talk about how it seemed like you started to get more rhythm as it went on. Do you think maybe because more that you actually played a different team here since 2 weeks ago, basically?
I don't understand what the different teams.
Like another playing a different competition besides yourself, kind of practicing for the test.
A little rusty to start.
Yeah,
sure. No, it's not an easy scheduling proposition to have 2 weeks off before you play in a national championship. I believe that's a factor for sure. But again, I attribute a lot of it to Kean and making some switches and things I hadn't done before in the season, and like Nick was saying, having some really interesting routes that were crossing over, and I thought our block and you were just kind of making adjustments as the match went along. So, did a nice job.
John, this is your first experience kind of on the national scene last year after backing up Alistair Matthews. Can you just talk about what it felt like for you today to kind of have the spotlight on you and deliver for the Pride?
Yeah, it was nice. I know Ali was there last year, and me and him have always been going back and forth with each other, and we both support each other. Throughout the season, whoever's on the court, we're both going to get, but I don't know. I think that it was just nice. It's nothing really new to me. I've been on the court a lot, but it's just nothing really new to me, I feel.
Coach, a little bit of a different look for you today with Keith Pieper getting some more time. Him and Becker combining for 32 assists. Just talk about how Keaton's addition to the lineup has been a welcomed plus.
Yeah, that's a guy who had 2 herniated discs in January and has rehabbed daily and religiously, and a lot of credit to him for working hard and sticking to his rehab and being religious about it and get back on the floor. It's great to see. Good story.
Your next match tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Do you have any preconceived notion of who you want to play?
All we're thinking about right now is lunch. We're going to go from there. So we'll see how it goes.
Anybody else have anything?
Nick, just talk about how you were able, a lot of times when there were some spirited rallies, you were kind of the focal point in that, getting some big digs and kind of keeping play alive. Kind of been the story of your career throughout, just a real defensive spark plug for the Pride. Just talk about kind of your mindset today in the match.
I feel as if that's kind of my job, to keep the ball off the floor and kind of happens that those long plays happen, and when those long plays do happen, it's usually because we have to keep the ball off the floor, and just another big play and by anybody. It takes a kill, or it takes a set and a kill to end that play as well. So just doing everything I can to get that set and kill also.
Anybody else? Great. Thanks, guys.
All right, thanks very much.
Thank you.